awkward moment you start hearing noises in your house at like 2 in the morning? Hey guys, so I know I always start my video off with saying that it's been so long because I do make videos every so often. This video was highly requested. I think a video in general was highly requested, so it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I can't sleep, so I decided to make you guys a video. So today's look is a look that I posted on my Instagram. It's I like to call it a super glowy satin eye with a gold. Is it gold? I don't know.
I think I should start this over. Okay.
Again, I feel like just a video in general was highly requested. People did just want to see a video in general, so I did start recording on my camera. The memory card was full. I believe the eyeshadow portion was on the camera, and I think it stopped when I got to my highlight and contour. I hope. My face routine hasn't changed much. I did start using a new foundation and a color correcting method and a new concealer.
Okay, I like it has changed, but
the way I do it hasn't changed. It's just products that have changed. I'll do another video to break down the new products that I use. This look to me is something that's super glowy. I do use more matte shadows. I prefer matte shadows. I feel like they photograph really well. I did this look using the MAC 15 shadow palette. This is the warmer one that has the maroons in it. I used about 4 colors out of this palette on my eyes. I actually have both. I think I did a good amount. I think I used a couple that were on here, like 2 on here, and the rest of my eyes are on this palette.
It photographs well. I just think I don't know how to talk to myself anymore.
If you guys want to see how I achieve this look, keep watching. Here I'll be applying the NYX Photo Loving Primer all over my face. I'll be using the NARS Sheer Matte Foundation mixed with the L'Oreal True Match in W7. I like to put the product on the back of my hand as a palette and to work the product. I'll be using a flat top kabuki to apply my foundation. It allows me to have more control over where I put the foundation on my face, and it allows me to buff the product into my face and get rid of harsh lines as I apply it. I then take a beauty blender just to get rid of any excess product the foundation and the brush may have left. For my eyebrows, I like to use the Anastasia Dip Brow pomade. I like to just create a line under my brow just to give it a super sharp line. I do already have thick eyebrows, so I don't like to use this product to fill in my brows. MAC's Paint Pot in Painterly. I find MAC shadows work best with the MAC Paint Pot, and there's no creasing. I'll blend that out with a Sephora stippling brush. And for my outer corners, I'm using this orange matte NYX color. I'm not sure of the name. I've had it for a while. And I like to layer that with MAC's Texture as my transition color. Just to add some more depth and dimension. Then I'm taking the first color from my outer corner from that 15 palette. It is Dance in the Dark, I believe. And I'm using a MAC's 217 brush to blend that into my outer corners. Now I'm taking Divine Decadence from the MAC palette as well, using that in the closer corner of my outer corner, almost to the middle of my lid. Then I will be layering in this order, MAC's Beaded, Retrospect, and Orb in the inner corner of my eye. Orb is a super bright color. It's a great satin color that just really makes the eye pop. For my brow highlight, I'll be using the Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop, and I'm using a MAC 224 brush to buff out the highlight and the crease color with MAC's Texture. Here I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in number 25. Underneath that there is the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer in Caramel. I used that prior to my camera shutting off. Powder, I'm using the Mercier Translucent powder under my eyes, a little on my forehead and my chin. I don't bake. I feel like it dries out my under eyes, so I let that sit for about a minute and then I just dust it off. Tiny little brush, I use the Maybelline gel liner. It's super dark and it's easy to blend out. With the MAC pencil brush, I'm using Saddle to buff out the outer corner of my waterline. I did not drag that eyeliner all the way down because I didn't want a super smoked out bottom lash line. As for my contour, I'll be using the Anastasia Cream Contour Kit, light to medium. I'm using the two brown colors at the bottom of the palette. Natural lashes in 205. I use tweezers to apply my lashes. It helps me have better control. I like to place it down the middle, inner corner, and then I like to use the tweezers to pull it down and make it even on the outer corners. The eyeliner with a brush tip that I've been using for so long. I don't even think it even has a label on it anymore, but it's definitely a favorite of mine. I'm just coating my lashes with the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara per usual. I like this because I can coat my bottom lashes easily. And for brows, just to give my eyebrows a little bit more shape, I'm just taking the Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown, just to better define my brows, especially after using foundation. In here I'm using the Ardell Brow Gel just to gel down my brows. And for my highlight, I'm using the Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop Highlight, and my blush is Coralina, and it's a Milani Blake blush. The NYX Cream Matte Lipstick in Abu Dhabi. I'm also taking this Butter London Lip Gloss in Wag, and I'm applying a little bit of a nude lipstick in the middle of my lips just to create a good ombre, and it allows my lips to look fuller. And for the final step, I'll be using the L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray. Alright guys, so this is the completed look, but I will list all the products again in the description bar, or I do have a separate Snapchat for just more hands-on tutorials to answer your questions better. Instead of emailing back and forth, you guys can just message me on there and I actively respond. If you guys are not following Many Faces Made on Instagram or Twitter, please follow Many Faces Made on Instagram and Twitter. This is always fun. I appreciate you guys watching my videos and all the feedback. So thank you. Until next time. Bye guys.